So I uploaded this video about a couple of days, well, not a couple of days ago, but the video before last, I uploaded a video talking about don't neglect the MIDI, right? And I got a few DMs on Snapchat and Instagram asking me like, what, you know what I'm saying, what's the name of that build? What is he? You know, so that's pretty much what this build is about. I mean, this video is about. I'm gonna show y'all the build and everything, but basically I made this build on some trying to be like 2K18, 2K17 type stuff, or 2K19, my bad, not 17, 2K18 and 19. And I think I made one in 20 and 22, but I ain't do no leaning shots and stuff like that. So I'm gonna just say 2K18 and 19. I was trying to go back to that vibe, you know what I'm saying? When you can hit them mid-range leaning, you know what I'm saying? When it was normal to just, a lot of people just fading from mid-range and stuff like that. Before niggas start fading from 3, you know, making that a thing. You know, you can do it every now and then back then, but it wasn't crazy like it is now. But back then, I remember when shot creating was a thing, niggas used to just fade to the corner. I know I used to do a little dribble, speed burst to that corner and just fade, you know what I'm saying? Just green every time. That was like my bailout move back then. You know, so I was just trying to kind of get that vibe. And I used to love doing those spin jumpers. Them spin jumpers, niggas couldn't stop it because they never saw it coming. Like right there, you know, any other time, it would have created enough space for me to, you know what I'm saying, drop them off. You know, but yeah, so pretty much this video, I'm just showing love to the mid-range. Look at that. That's that negative impact right there. You know, so also, later in this video, you're gonna hear me say I'm looking for the clip where I did that negative impact move when I like shot on somebody. That was the shot I was talking about, because I ended up recording this video backwards. So I recorded this one second, this part of the video second, and the other part of the video was first. So ignore it when I say, oh, I'm gonna find that clip and see if I'm gonna put it in, plug it in. I already plugged it in. I'm already letting you know right now that was the clip. Actually, it was 2 of them back to back. I had shot on dude, you know what I'm saying, with that negative impact. It's crazy. But anyway, showing love to the mid-range and showing love to the build, you know what I'm saying, that I made for this type of play, you know what I'm saying, play style. So if you like this type of play style, give it a try. But let's get into the build video right quick. All right, so boom, here we go. We go to build. You gotta be a point guard, right hand, number 2. Well, you ain't gotta be number 2. I said number 2 like that was a requirement. All right, so we gonna go 6'9" for the height, 187 for the weight. I really forgot why I did 187, maybe for, I forgot honestly. But anyway, I went 187. 7'3" on the wingspan. I did 7'3" because I wanted an 88 mid-range. Why? Because I like that Kobe Bryant shot, and I haven't used that shot since the game came out, but it was definitely one of my favorites before I started testing out on other shots. And now my other build started having 85 3-pointers, and I haven't had an 88 anything with any other build. And if I did, it was a small build, and they can't get the Kobe shot. You got to be like 6'5" or 6'6", something like that, to get that jumper. But anyway, went defined on the body shape. And here go the stats. I have a 70 close shot. That was pretty much what was left over. I purposely went 88 on the driving layup, 86 on the driving dunk, of course, so I can get limitless takeoff on gold. 54 standing dunk because that was what was left over. 88 mid-range. Now I did this, like I said, I strictly made this build trying to replicate those builds, those playmaking shot creator builds I used to have on like 2K18, 2K19, you know what I'm saying, those old games where you had a high mid-range and like a okay 3, you know, you might have had a 75 or 83 point shot. I think they were like 80 back then, but I couldn't get it with this, so I just did a 75, you know, because I was gonna use that as my secondary. Plus, when you get your takeover, you know, meter up, it's gonna go up like +5, you know, a few points up every time, and then once you get your takeover, and I got juice, so it'll probably go up 20 on the first takeover, and if you double it up, it'll go up 20. So that's like a 95-3 if I got a double take. But anyway. So 76 free throw, whatever, passing accuracy 85. It's a nice medium, you know what I'm saying, to have just enough to zip that ball down court. 87 ball handle, of course, gonna max it out. 75 speed with ball for the Jordan play dribble style. 74 on the interior. Now I didn't fool with the interior as much on this dude because the most important thing on this build is that block rate. I got an 87 perimeter defense. That means I get Hall of Fame, you know what I'm saying, minutes. Y'all see that at the bottom. I got 13 defensive badges. But that 90 block, boy, I don't even think I got to the point where I maxed this block out on this build yet. But dude, on all my builds lately, I've been putting it up to 87 because that silver anchor, bro, is a monster at point guard. You let them little point guards go, I be slamming, I be throwing niggas stuff in the paint. It's crazy. So 87, at least an 87, so you get that silver anchor. Really, if you can do like a 85 or whatever, be straight, you know what I'm saying, 83 or something like that, because that regular anchor is good enough, but that silver anchor hit different. So I only imagine what that gold anchor would do for a tall point guard build. But anyway, too much on that. 81 speed, 81 acceleration, you know what I'm saying, so I'm not the fastest, but I'm definitely not the slowest. 75 vertical, just enough to get my dunk packages and have enough, you know what I'm saying, for contact dunks, of course. 99 stamina. Now, I got negative impact. This it's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I hit a leaning jumper in the dude face so crazy, and it just said wide open. I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? Greened it. I wish I had that dang clip. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I might can find it while I'm making this recording right now. But dude, that shot was crazy. So I actually like that negative impact. If you don't do negative impact, most definitely go with pull-up precision. Ankle breaking shots is good. I've been seeing people get people lately, but it's not as OP as it used to be. So that's why I don't really go for it anymore. So I would say negative impact or pull-up precision if you're gonna go with anything. So complete the build, and of course, at the end of this build, he's gonna be called an inside. Now I don't know why they gave him Lamelo Ball and Lonzo Ball, but I'm an inside out, inside the arc scorer, right? So that's pretty much his build. If you want to just have fun, shoot some mid ranges and not neglect the midi, like I said in my last video, this is that build. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, hit that bell for them notifications. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. I'm out.